Hello and welcome to the Full Time 15 podcast, episode 7, where we're previewing match day 8 of the Premier League's fixtures this weekend. I'm joined by Robin tonight. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm having the old Friday beer,
On a
even though
Wednesday.
we're actually recording a little bit earlier. But yeah, all good. How are you?
I know you're a man of structure, mate, so I do apologise for the change of
Yeah.
timing this week. But I'm doing very well, thank you,
Okay.
mate.
Well, let's just
Okay, let's crack on,
get
yeah?
into it. Yeah.
No, fair play,
Match week
mate.
8, please.
Okay, so what we usually do is obviously bring a beer, mate, on these previews, a little bit of a taste test, a little bit of something to ease the time we spend together, because I know it's tough, I should say, difficult to get through. Takes the edge off a little bit for us, I suppose, but we'll start with your beer, mate. What have you gone for today?
Now I went for the Spendrup signature again. I had that on sort of the 2, 3 podcasts ago.
Okay.
Well, it was good. And I'm trying to promote it as well. Really good, I feel like a
You're
real
looking for a
good,
brand deal.
yeah, exactly, a really good ambassador for this beer, I feel. So new on the market, please go buy it.
Oh,
Just drink more. It makes you feel good. And not
fantastic, mate.
obviously at a reduced price.
Mm-hmm. No, it's all
This
good.
can, I can tell you, it was definitely not reduced at all.
Oh, okay.
So
Took a hit, did it?
yeah, but anyway,
Fair enough, mate. Fair
yeah,
enough.
that's what happens sometimes. Life gets in the way. I have a bit at least, so it's all good.
Does that was a bit of a indirect
No, 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 no.
indirect comment there, mate. Um, I've lost you now, but fair. Oh, he's back. There we are. Yes,
Sorry, I moved.
I do. I do also have a beer, mate. Uh, it
Hmm.
is. It is. Well, I don't know how you say it, but it's the most popular drink in my homeland. So, from my home country,
Mhm.
many people consider it their, drink of choice. So, cheers to you, mate.
Okay.
For the
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Lovely.
lovely cuppa there, mate.
Yeah. What taste
Taste
is it
usual,
today?
little bit of milk.
Vanilla.
Vanilla, get out of here, mate. Fucking get out of here.
Hmm.
Little bit of milk, no sugar, mate. Don't take the piss. Off we go.
Right.
Happy days, mate. But anyway, regardless
That
of
was
that,
15 minutes.
I don't need to do a taste test because that's phenomenal. That tea is phenomenal. Okay. I do wanna get your beer thoughts later on in the episode just to tie it all together, mate. I know you gave us to them, a few episodes ago, but in your new role as brand ambassador for Spenderups, it'll be nice to get your take on it a second time, perhaps now.
Yeah,
Um,
I can just do it now.
no, no,
It's
no,
a
no, 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 no. We'll wait for that.
okay.
Let it
Oh, okay.
sink in. Let it marinate in there, all right, mate?
Right.
First game we're up. We're going. Where we going, mate?
Nottingham Chelsea.
Forest against Chelsea. Is that the lunchtime kickoff on Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Friday night game this week.
No,
Done some
Monday
research.
night though. So that this weekend, last a fortnight ago, we had a couple of games on the Sunday, like
Yeah.
6 or 7 games, I think. Now it's more focused on the Saturday for match week 8. So we got 7 games on the Saturday, 2 on Sunday, 1 Monday night London derby, West Ham Brentford. But we come into that later, so we're gonna do it chronologically
You
because
say
I
that
like the
always,
structure.
mate. You like structure. You say chronologically a lot, and we rarely stick to that. But let's see how we go.
Yeah, but we also do not stick to the 15 minutes.
That's
But
also
it's
true.
yeah, just 15 minutes, and you just add a little extra for injury time, beer time, whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
Exactly, mate.
bullshitting
Exactly that.
time. Yeah, need to be
Exactly that.
added. Need to be added. Um,
Needs must, mate.
anyway,
Needs
for
must.
Nottingham Chelsea, I'm expecting a goal fest actually
Ooh.
here because yeah, I think so because obviously I have Postecoglou in on one side, and so just that by itself promises loads of goals, for maybe his opponent, but whatever. Um, Chelsea come to a game which could have been like really gun to their head type of game, but
Hmm.
now they got the win against Liverpool, and so coming from that decent, really good result actually, I think sort of calmed down the whole team, the whole squad a little bit. So
Hmm.
um,
Do,
yeah, a little bit
do,
more self-esteem now coming into this game. Enzo Maresca, I think he will be banned for this one
yeah, but do you
because he
think?
was sent off.
But do
So I don't
you?
know if that positive or negative. We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. To be fair, but do you think that the international break came at a good time, or do you think it's going to impact them? Because, like you mentioned, a massive goal late on against Liverpool, big 3 points,
Mm.
momentum kind of taking it, and then they all go off on their international journeys and trips and stuff, and there's no kind of momentum from there. Or do you think? How do you think that's going to play out for them?
For Chelsea, it came at a bad time, and going through all these games, we're gonna come back to whether the international break was sort of
Mm,
coming at a good time or a bad time. But we'll see, obviously, with the result from this game. But um, if Chelsea could choose, then I think they would just like to try and ride the wave and just go on without the break, obviously.
yeah, no, exactly. Interesting. For me, yeah, 2-1 Chelsea. I'm going for. Postecoglou is gonna be on thin ice after this one. Brighton, Newcastle, mate. That's where we're headed next. Is
Yeah,
that
just
right?
one last question for the Nottingham game. Do you think
Okay.
if Nottingham gets the win, what do you think Postecoglou will still be on, you know, thicker ice then maybe?
If Forest win,
Hmm. Which they absolutely could, but it's not looking too good for them at the moment
no.
beforehand.
Uh, it, no, yeah. Well, listen, a win is gonna give him much needed breathing room, breathing space.
Hmm.
And it will give him a platform to build upon as well if he can get a win. So doing the power are good. But yeah, he's on thin ice at the moment, and he'll be on even thinner ice if they don't pull out
Yeah,
anything.
so maybe if he gets the win for this one, then you got to stay on for, let's say, 4, 5, 6 more games, and so
Unless they unless they
this,
lose
yeah,
against
and
Spurs, yeah.
if you can't perform it, if they don't show results, for the next upcoming games,
Hmm.
then this win would just be a hollow win,
Yeah.
and so it would just. I think he'll get the sack anyway.
Oh, really? Even if they win the game?
Yeah, just not straight after,
So you
but
mean okay?
before Christmas, maybe, or
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
Christmas or so. Because I don't see them turning it around with that manager at the moment. So
Mm. Interesting.
anyway, moving on.
Moving on to the Amex, Brighton Newcastle. This one is quite a tasty little game, to be fair. Kind of middle of the table clash at the moment. Both teams kind of feeling themselves out early pre-season, or early season, I should say, with their form. You never really know what you're going to get with Brighton. Kind of inconsistent, I'll say,
Yeah,
with them. And the same can, I guess, be said for Newcastle. Um, they've had a bit of a tough opening, you know, 6 or 7 fixtures, to be fair. But again, I never trust Newcastle away from home.
yeah.
Uh, for me,
And
um,
Brighton, I think they tend to do well against good opposition, and I don't
yeah,
know this season at this particular moment in time that Newcastle qualify as a really good opposition. Um, so I don't know who's the favorite here. Who who which team is supposed to sort of lead the game? Who's supposed to you know dominate and have have possession.
Mm.
Uh,
I think that plays into why it's kind of like an intriguing game for me.
yeah,
Um, they're both very similar. I mean, they're sat, on the same points, very similar goal difference, albeit Brighton have scored a lot more and conceded a lot more. But it's at the Amex, like I say, it's as you're keen to stress every time. It's a long old trip for Newcastle down on the
it
southeast
is. It
coast.
is straight
Um,
after the international break as well.
yeah, exactly. A lot of traveling for a lot of their players. A couple of South Americans who have been in where they
Yeah,
play Korea, Japan. I think they played Bruno and Joel Linton. So
yeah.
no, it'd be a good game to watch. I'm thinking I play it safe, man. I'm just gonna go 1-1 for me.
No, it's a decent result though. Yeah, it's a really good guess beforehand. And as I
And
said, if
afterwards,
Brighton tend to do well against good opposition, as I said, but you know, I don't know if Newcastle can qualify as good opposition at the moment. So if I would have been in the manager for Newcastle, which not professional manager at all, but just my initial thought is that
mm,
just let Brighton keep the ball, have the ball, because they're not really comfortable with having being the favorites, playing at home, so supposed to win. So just
mm,
be good on the break for Newcastle and try to get them,
mm.
expose them a little bit.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean. What? Wait, what are you going with there?
It's boring, yeah, but it's a 1-1 result is
1-1 as well.
yeah, it's a good guess.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Ahead of
I have no idea how to choose sides here.
time. Beautiful. Always fun, mate. When we guess the same thing.
We rarely do actually.
We rarely do, to be fair. We
Yeah.
should keep a running tally actually of our predictions, and so we can
Okay.
just completely on like have it pop up on the screen at the start of every one. How many
You're
points?
doing the editing, mate, and I appreciate you for doing
I
that. So
appreciate you
whatever
saying
you
that,
want to
but
do.
no, we'll see. Anyway, I'll just give
Yeah.
myself more fucking work to be honest. I don't know why I fucking.
Uh, as you said, they just last thing straight away. Going away down to Brighton. It's a long trip again. Straight after the international break, it's a difficult thing to do, I think.
Yeah.
But Newcastle, they seem to have this sort of robot mentality. It feels like a little bit, because they can just run through you. I don't know.
Literally.
It's yeah. If they
Mm.
feel like it, they do it. But I don't know. It's something to have, to consider.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Beautiful. What did you go with for Nottingham Chelsea in the end, by the way? What was your prediction?
Lean, leaning towards Chelsea. I
Gun to your
I
head,
can't see
scoreline.
Nottingham. Well, 3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Beautiful. 2-1 Chelsea. I went 1-1, 1-1. Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Burnley Leeds, mate.
Yeah, newcomers facing each other, mate.
Yep.
Always interesting. Um,
Fucking lootly.
I feel Leeds have the better squad, the better team, but I'm not sure about their away form.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Burnley scoring goals. So as we've been touching upon before, that they sort of have done their homework from the last times they've been up in the Premier League. So they are better team overall now. Um, and from this fixture last year, they took 4 points. Burnley. That was obviously in the championship, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm leaning towards Burnley here. Uh,
You just you started off. If I just
yeah,
picture this, you started off Leeds with the best squad, did a little
yeah,
bit, and then you slowly worked your way
no,
towards
yeah,
going.
exactly. Because Burnley scoring goals. They took 4 points from this fixture last year,
Yep, home
and
fort.
I'm not too sure about Leeds away form.
Won their
If
last
it
game away,
would
didn't
have
they?
been the reverse game, then, eh?
Didn't they win their last game away from home? Yeah, they beat
I
Wolves.
don't know. I have a question mark here, so I don't really know about the away. If I just it doesn't. My gut feeling says it's not too good. They
Hmm.
won away to yeah. They won at Wolverhampton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They did make 3-1.
But was that yeah? Was that the last away game?
That was their last away game in the Premier League. Yep.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but beat Wolverhampton this year. I don't see much as a
Go
you
on,
know.
mate. Finish that sentence.
Hmm.
Really stick the fucking knife into them.
but
Beat a dog while it's down. Fucking hell.
I've also mentioned I like Wolverhampton a little bit because they're from the Black Country and all.
All
But
right.
anyway, Burnley win for me, like a 1-0 thing here. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
yeah,
happy with
Burnley for me.
yeah. I'm happy with that as well. I think Burnley are strong at home. They beat Sunderland at home when I thought Sunderland were going to get something there. Um, early on in the season, they took Liverpool very close, albeit that Liverpool had, were the only team in ascendance really. Obviously had a man sent off in that one, but yeah, listen. I think Burnley can get something from this one. It'll be a close game, but famous last words. But yeah, mm,
Yeah.
I really do actually like 1-0 Burnley. This is weird.
Could also be a 4-4 game. Who the fuck knows? Moving on.
Next, Palace,
Next.
Bournemouth.
Oh, that's a lovely
This
little game actually.
this is the you know inform game,
Hmm.
inform teams. What am I fucking trying to say? The two of the best informed teams in the Premier League right now going head to head. Selhurst Park. I'm looking forward to this one, mate. This might be the game I watch, to be honest.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is also 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock kickoff. Yeah.
yep, this is one of the was it 5 games at 4 or 3 o'clock, I should say, for
Uh, 5.
5 games kicking
Hmm.
off at 3 o'clock. Yeah, so
Yeah, yeah.
uh, big one for me.
Hmm.
This one I can see being fucking anything. Two each I'm going for in this one. Semenyo, you know, I think Clivert's back for Bournemouth now as well, so he helps with that.
Hmm.
Take the burden off Semenyo a little bit. He was in great form last season when he was playing.
Has he been injured or
I think he's been injured, yeah. Um,
he might be back? Uh,
no,
maybe injured. I don't know.
I'm sure I read he was back because people were worried about Semenyo not being on pens. So
Hmm.
that was the only question mark about that. Let me just double check for this because now you've got me second
The
guessing.
first thing you mentioned that so the most informed teams of the
Yeah.
Premier League at the moment. That's the first thing I wrote as well. Like two super good teams, in form. Who's the better side? We'll see, from this game.
Hmm.
Um, but as Crystal Palace is playing at home, I'm leaning towards them
Ooh.
actually because I feel as I said, going just with the gut feeling as we do in this podcast. I have Bournemouth as I trust them at home, definitely not away.
Fair play. Fair play. Oh,
So yeah, it's just a gut feeling I have, and it'll also be interesting because it seems that these two guys, Glasner and Iraola, that they are really good managers. So we'll see who's doing what, and I agree with you. Might actually be the one. I'll be watching.
Nice little tactical battle ensuing Saturday afternoon. Looking forward to that one. So you're going Palace home win. I'm going draw. Um,
Okay.
well, it'd be interesting to see how Palace react after obviously suffering their first defeat of the season and the first defeat in 19 games, uh,
Yeah.
or 20 games, I suppose you should say, because 19 unbeaten. Interesting how they respond to that. Again, one of those games or one of those teams where we talk about did the international break come at a good time or a bad time.
Yeah.
You kind of want to.
It's all, yeah, it always comes at a bad time for teams doing well, obviously.
But also the flip
Uh,
side, teams lose that okay on a bad run, yeah, it comes at a good time because you can regroup and stuff. But if you've just lost one by from being unbeaten in like we say 19 games and you lose one, you want to play
yeah,
again immediately, sort of 3 4 days later to get out your system, get back to winning ways, kind of as quick as possible. So maybe that plays
yeah,
on them a little bit, maybe not. I'm not too sure on the mentality of the Palace squad, but. Look, I'm looking forward to this one. I'm excited for this one.
yeah.
Uh, that's that one. Man City Everton.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it feels like Everton is doing well. They are feeling well at the moment. But I don't know if they are feeling good enough to, and if they are good enough to take something from here. Um, but it seems now with the squad that they have, we've been on the summer signings being a really good fit for the team, for the club and for the players themselves coming in. So they have now, Grealish, Beto have the ability sort of to be match winners for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe going away at Manchester City, still not the same Manchester City team that we've seen the previous seasons. And they haven't really reached their level yet. But I think this is a little bit too tough for Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that being said, they don't have. I don't think they're coming into this game feeling as inferior as they have done before because
Yeah.
they know what they can do. They've sort of proven themselves a little bit this season. So yeah, a little bit of self-esteem, going into this game, sort of maybe not kind of feeling. Uh, but then again, Manchester City can easily win this one with 5-0 as well, because it seems like they have you know historically Everton has been uh, an easy target for Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
They rarely even score against Manchester City, so um, yeah, that is really against them. So leaning towards Manchester City, but it, it would be nice to see an upset here.
Yeah. I I think I think it'll be a close game. I think if Man City don't score early, the longer
Mm.
that obviously it stays 0-0, the more frustrating it gets for City, the more that it suits Everton. Like you say, they've got some game winners in their squad. Um, this isn't a Everton going to Liverpool where I think they don't really have much of a chance. I think, like you say, they go into this with a bit more confidence in terms of it's not the same Man City side of previous years. Perhaps at the moment, maybe we're giving doing a disservice to City, but they're not the machine that they were of
Yeah, David Moyes really relishing this,
yeah.
being back at Everton to have that squad that he has now. Like, can we just fucking finally beat Manchester City away?
Yeah. Well,
That's so yeah, just trying to get that into the players' heads,
mm,
just maybe.
yeah. I think if anyone or anyone, there's plenty of teams that I think can obviously hurt Man City.
Mm.
But I'm gonna go home win for this one, 2-0 Man City, but I wouldn't be surprised if Everton do pick up something from this game. That is what I will say. Cover your bases, absolutely.
Hmm. And
Um,
if you had to choose something, Manchester City win then.
Man, gun to my head, Man City are winning, but like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it finished, 0-0, 1-0, 1-0 Everton, or they nick something. To be honest, but yeah, I'll go 2-0 Man City for the sake of making a prediction for this one.
Okay, well, I don't want to. I don't. I'm. I'm agreeing with you, but I don't want to say the same thing. So I'm going for a draw. Let's see if they can just. Let's see if they can just do the nitty gritty,
Get in.
as they say. So, yay, go Everton.
Yay!
Yeah,
Uh,
just a little super duper small flag, a miniature.
Crazy.
Yeah. Sunderland, Wolverhampton, mate.
Stadium of Light is rocking on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah,
Bovril,
this is a good one.
Bovril off the shelf. Uh,
Mm.
this one, I mean, Wolves could absolutely turn up and actually get their first win of the season, naturally. But I'm going with Sunderland all the way here. They've been very good to watch so far this season. They picked up some good points defensively. Goalkeeper's been fantastic. The Paraguayan fella's been very good as well. Though I think he might have got injured on this international break and came off for Paraguay. So he is a doubt at the time of we are recording. So let's see how that plays out. He'll be a big miss if he's not available. But that being said, I've not been impressed with anything Wolves have done so far this season, other than the game at Spurs, which crazy to even say, but I was very impressed with them there. Or at least a couple of their players I was very impressed with. But yeah, home win for me again. Sunderland winning and picking up more valuable points in their quest for survival.
Lovely analysis. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Uh, you know, 2 seasons ago, like 3 seasons ago, I would, be all in on Wolverhampton down to their ability to, their counter-attacking play
Hmm.
because they were really, really good at the time
Yeah.
on just that. But now they seem to have fucking nothing. So I don't really know how they will survive this Premier League season, to be honest. Um, I don't
I don't, it's
have
not it's
them
not looking
as a
good, is it? It's not looking good.
no, it's not. And I I I can't really remember, but I don't think I have them as one of the relegation teams. But like 16th or 17th maybe
Yeah, I
down there
need to
anyway.
double
But
check.
at the moment, I can't see them turning anything around really. Sunderland, on the other hand, didn't have too many positives from Old Trafford, but good form, surprisingly good, as we mentioned before,
Hmm.
and it still is surprising. Uh, and I think they will continue, or well, not continue their form, but get back on the horse again. So for them, the international break came at a good time because they were in good form,
Yeah.
lost away to Manchester United, and so like just fucking forget that game. Off you go to the international break, and then just come back in the way, let's just continue, in the same way that we've done before. So they definitely have the ability to win this one. And as I said, they have the 12th man in Stadium of Light and playing at home on a Saturday against an opponent that you really know that you can beat. So yeah, that is mentally they have the upper hand as well.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
so that'll be enough for me. So Sunderland win for me as well.
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Very well spoken there. I mean, yeah, dire situation for Wolves to be fair, but the less said the better at the moment until they pick up their first win and see if they can build on that
Yeah,
platform. Like we mentioned, Postecoglou.
yeah. They the last two games is it? They've been very close on picking up the first big points, but
Indeed.
it's been yeah,
Indeed, indeed.
it hasn't been.
It hasn't been. Next one, next game for them is Burnley at home. So two winnable games for them if they want to any chance of survival on the horizon is picking up points in both of these games, really. You got to be thinking. So
Yeah, the Wolverhampton Burnley game, as you mentioned, that is actually very interesting.
yeah,
Um, more on that,
next week.
next week. Yep.
The big one, mate. Kev watch
Mm.
the late game, Fulham Arsenal. I'm excited to be able to actually watch Kev this time. Kevin,
I have.
if he gets on the pitch, which we're
It's your
expecting,
mate, is he? Kev.
well, he's your mate by all accounts.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Um, every week, your little Kev watch has been really, really taken off recently. So this
You
will be
know what? Actually, what I actually want to do a Kev Watch thing. I want to surprise you with it, but then I didn't really have time. But I had as a reminder on my phone, Kev Watch.
oh
Yeah, yeah, but I didn't do it. So now, sort of,
oh
I destroyed that.
oh
Anyway,
oh.
yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Speaking about the international break, always a bit worrying after in international break, but that
Mm,
goes for everyone.
across the board, yeah.
Um, and I just for this game, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I just want Victor Gyökeres to score. He really needs it. And what happened to Sweden in the World Cup qualifiers now, that was not pretty to see. That was not by any means. I mean, I can't pick up anything good other than Jon Thomas and getting fucking sacked. So,
Yep, yep, yep.
but always a bit worrying, going to play away straight after an international break, but we're still in London at least, so uh,
Yep.
that's an advantage. So I just want Gyökeres to score, and if Arsenal can turn up and perform well here, and even win, that would be a super big message to the whole league, basically,
Mhm,
in
mhm.
the sense that in the sense that they mean they actually mean serious business this year. So
Mhm.
yeah, international break or not, we're just gonna keep going with the thing that we have going on,
Yeah.
for us. Also, it's actually a vital game if they can turn up properly, and perform well, and even get the win, as I said, then that would send out huge signals to
Hmm.
everyone else. So yeah, that's just my hopes for Arsenal here.
And following hopes, mate. Prediction: away win. Are you gonna ever
Hmm.
go against the
Yeah,
boys?
2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. Lovely stuff. Yeah, completely agree with your points there, echoing. You know, the fact that we're away from home and if we can get a result here, it sends a good message, especially ahead of the Liverpool Man United game on the Sunday. Um, there's a chance that Man City will obviously beat Everton as we mentioned previously, so they could technically go top of the table. Um, for a couple of hours at least, and that puts a little bit of pressure, I guess, on just it's very early on in the season. It's not too relevant now per se, but it's one of those things where it's an added pressure on, I guess, the game if they do beat
Yeah,
Everton.
no, sure.
So
And when we get to sort of March, April, May, then we're gonna look back at, oh, can you imagine if we just got 3 points there?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's one of those games where if we are going to want him to be win the league, we need to be picking up these points here. Fulham haven't been the best by any means this season. A couple of inconsistent performances, dropped points when maybe they shouldn't have done, and maybe picked up points when they shouldn't have done as well. So listen,
Yeah,
there's a
but who
few.
knows what the match has been up to now during the international break? So,
Well, exactly. You don't
um,
know. That's the thing with these international breaks. It's very difficult to gauge where everyone's at. But it's listen, we're if we're expected to be there or thereabouts at the end of the season, like I said, these are the games we need to be winning. It's a local derby, obviously, but we struggled there last season, if I remember correctly.
hmm,
And I always feel like it's a tricky place to go at Fulham. No matter what kind of
so,
form they're in, they always seem to play well against us. And, you know, they've got Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Leno, fucking
hmm,
half the team's ex-Arsenal. So they'll be bang up for it. But again, we've got a squad good enough to go there and get all 3 points. I'm
definitely, definitely.
not worried about Gyökeres. Um, to be honest, it's completely
No,
different
not worried.
chalk
Uh,
and cheese with
yeah, stressing that.
yeah, yeah.
Actually, I'm not really worried.
No,
It's
no.
just I can see in him that he wants it so much, and he needs it as well, just
Mm. Yeah.
to sort of cool off a little bit,
Yeah. No, and listen,
get the confidence.
I think when Havertz is back, which he's probably not going to be back until maybe the next international break, but when he does come
Oh,
back,
is it that far? Okay,
yeah,
I thought it was like now or next week or
it might
whatever.
be. Listen, they've not given too much of a timeline, but and he continues to fucking surprise the medical staff. So listen, it could be a lot earlier
Yeah,
than the next one, but
yeah,
when he does come back, I know there are going to be people saying, "Oh, yada yada yada." It's pressure on Gyökeres now because he's competing for his place. But I think it's going to be the opposite. I think it's going to take the pressure off of him a little bit, give him a bit of breathing space, come in, pick up minutes, goals. A bit like we're talking about with Martinelli. Not on the same level, obviously, because Gyökeres is contributing far more, in my opinion, in the overall game.
yeah. He is.
Um, but it could be great for him just to, like I say, ease off that pressure. He didn't have a proper pre-season. He's kind of been thrown into it a little bit. You see Isak at Liverpool not had a proper pre-season and he's struggling a little bit. Um, so it does take time. But I'm happy with his overall play in general anyway. So the goals will come all in good time. It's just a case of if he can deal with the pressure of, he needs to score. That's the pressure that he puts on himself as well, but from the outside coming in as well, the pressure on. It doesn't matter what he does on the field unless he scores goals.
Yeah,
The
exactly,
eyes
exactly. That.
of people around him. But I don't really care if he doesn't score another goal this season as long as we win games and he's contributing. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't care less if he gets three Premier League goals all season and Arsenal win the title.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree with you. That when they sort of drop form a little bit, Arsenal, then he's obviously gonna get more questioned,
Yeah,
even more questioned. So grabbing a couple of goals before that, it's just it's just better for everyone involved, I think,
yeah, yeah, exactly. But listen,
especially for him. I just wish him the best, at Arsenal. So
same.
yeah, just want him to score.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I listened to or saw a tweet from Fabrizio the other day. I don't know why I should block him because it does my head in with all the shit he puts out. But he was talking about the scandal, if you like, with Sporting Lisbon trying to offer Gyökeres to Man United or even to Real Madrid in the summer.
Mhm.
And Gyökeres was just like, no, I'm going to Arsenal. Like,
Yeah, I read something
and
about it. It's just
just shut it down. And
yeah,
it was, and for me. That speaks volumes about him, and for me that gives him so much rope to fucking get settled and hit the continue. If he wants to be at the club and he wants to fight for the club, then he's got my support from day one.
Oh yeah, that's so important nowadays as well. Now it's one day you're fucking kissing the badge and you're gonna do everything. I'm in for the long haul or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
But then
yeah,
you're just
exactly.
fucking off to whatever. But yeah, so yeah, those type of players, yeah, it's a shame, but they are rare nowadays. So anyway, also win for me 2-0. You result wise?
3-1.
Oh,
Fulham.
conceding we are. Okay, moving on. Heading
Uh,
to Tottenham Aston Villa.
ooh, spicy, spicy. Villa, good form again. International break coming at a bad time for them. Picking up 2 wins back to back. Keep the momentum going, maybe. Stifle them, perhaps. Going to Tottenham now. Tough place to go. I am going to go with a smash and grab Aston Villa 2-1 win.
Lovely. I had a question here. Do you think Aston Villa can grab all 3 points?
Yes,
Grab all 3 points from here.
yes, yes, I
Um,
do. Yes, I do.
perfect, perfect. Seemingly, you know, a decent game and a good opponent for Tottenham to play. But as we don't really know where and what Villa is this season, it can go fucking anywhere for me.
Hmm, hmm.
You know what I mean? So even though they got the back-to-back wins, as you mentioned, I don't really. Are they in for a flop season? Are they good? Will they even challenge for the
Mm.
you know
Yep.
for playing in Europe next year? So I don't. Where are they and what are they this season, Villa? I have no idea. So it can go actually anywhere for me.
Mm.
Um, and I think the majority of people will actually lean towards our Tottenham win here because when you
Hmm,
just
hmm.
read it, as it is, like Tottenham, Aston Villa, well, going for the home win, Tottenham playing at home, yeah, decent, good team, whatever. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Aston Villa as well, and I think Emery might have a little something up his sleeve. They can really turn up and just do this sort of smash and grab thing, as you mentioned. So um, I don't know if I believe it and trust it, but I do hope that Arsenal can do something.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
for being so
No, yeah,
uh, biased that we're not supposed to be, but I am. Yeah,
yeah.
so
No,
there we are.
yeah, yeah. Hit the nail on the head, mate. Hope that they can, obviously, for 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 the sake of Spurs not winning. But I can see it. But so I'm gonna stick my neck out and say Villa are gonna smash and grab win because Spurs seem to have this ability to play at home and drop points against
Yeah, fuck it
random
up. Yeah,
teams.
if they can't beat Wolverhampton at home, then
Yeah, I mean, they got beat by Bournemouth at home as well. Last season was it Ipswich that beat them at home when Ipswich didn't have a cat and owl's chance of doing anything really. And I think Ipswich beat them or at least got a draw. Um, so listen, it's very possible. I do expect Spurs to win. Um, Taking off my fucking bias hat. But I am
yeah,
going
no,
all out for an Aston Villa win, 2-1, smash and grab. You heard it here first. Fuck 'em.
Mackin hat trick, lovely. Okay, moving on. Liverpool, Manchester United.
Game of the weekend. Game of the weekend. It's a big one
Yeah,
for a number of reasons. If United don't win, more pressure on Amarin. Obviously, Radcliffe came out the other day and said he's got 3 years, whatever.
mm,
But it doesn't matter what he's saying. If the fans are on his fucking back, it'll be difficult to make any other decision. If there's protests, if there's banners and all the
mm.
rest of it, especially against Liverpool, in a game they don't want to lose. So, but again, Liverpool on the other hand, 2 defeats in a row, or 3 if you take into account the Champions League.
Yeah.
Galatasaray. it's international break probably came at a good time for them to regroup and again, everyone's fucking leaving to the national team, so it doesn't really make much
Exactly.
sense
We're on the international break,
regrouping.
so being good or bad again. And so
Yeah,
uh,
we will
obviously
see.
Manchester United looking to keep momentum, from that Sunderland win, as we just spoke
Hmm.
about as well.
Yep.
Uh, you know, uh, at the same time, then Liverpool's look to they're looking for a win here, to get back on the horse.
Yep.
And I think that with Liverpool being also the best team, I think nobody can disagree with that. So uh, if
Hmm.
they're coming into this game being really fired up, we need to win. We have to win. We really want to win. I think that is enough fuel for Liverpool to do this quite easily. But wouldn't it be really interesting though to see an away win here? I dislike Manchester United more than you can ever imagine. But just to stir things up, Liverpool like
Yep.
super duper clear favourites, and break the international break is suited them well. I believe, but yeah, it's just they did win against Sunderland, and maybe that was just that little thing that they just needed. So
Out of
I
Super
don't know what I
Bowl.
want for this game even. A
Oh,
0-0.
no, absolutely not, mate. Absolutely fucking not. We're on as much as I am in the camp of I hate Man United as well. This is away win territory all day long in terms of what I want to happen. What I think will happen is, first of all, I think Liverpool coming into this game, I think you absolutely got it spot on in terms of they couldn't have wanted or wished for a better team to be playing against. They don't have to get up for this game because it's Man United. They're already up for it. Do you know what I mean on paper? Whereas if
Yeah,
it's a Crystal Palace at home or a Newcastle at home, or maybe not Newcastle because the old Isak thing was a bit of a
yeah. Weirdly enough, more pressure then. Yeah.
yeah, and then they kind of got to get themselves up for a game where we've had three on the spin, blah blah blah. Whereas this is a derby. This is a game where they're bang up for. They don't need to fucking get up for it because they're well up for it anyway. So it's probably the best possible game they could have.
Not
They've had a
derby,
little
obviously.
break. Obviously everyone's played internationals and it's not a break, but per se, but it is what it is.
Mm.
But on the other hand, how many times have we seen Man United go to Liverpool or go to a Man City or go to whoever and pick up a point,
Yeah, just fucking
three
turn up.
points
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
when they've been shit all season? Um, so listen, it could quite easily be an away game. If again, if we look at it on the flip side, we're saying Liverpool is a good game for Liverpool to play. It's probably a great time for United to play Liverpool
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. As well.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's so interesting in so many ways.
Yeah, I think it'd be a
Um,
great game to watch as well. To be honest, and United
yeah, most
got a draw
likely.
there last
Yeah,
season,
most likely, most likely.
two each, and they were shit last year. And I mean, they're not much better this year, but they're better this year.
Hmm.
And Liverpool obviously won the league last.
Slightly.
Hey,
Uh,
slightly better, mate. Tipping the scale.
yeah, yeah,
And they
definitely.
they picked up a 2-2 draw last year. So why not?
Yeah.
Why fucking not, mate? I am gonna. What did I say? Oh, I can't have two upsets on a Sunday. Fucking hell.
Well, well, you can.
I can't. We're gonna go with a fuck it, mate. Fuck it. Let's stick the boot in. United away win.
Oh, wow, wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm definitely leaving. Leaving.
You're you're
I'm not
picking up
fucking
easy
leaving.
points here, mate. You're picking up easy points with a
Yeah. No,
home
I'm
win.
sorry, but I'm leaning so much towards Liverpool. They are the better team,
Fucking
and
sell out, mate.
I would like them not to win this game. Because we're Arsenal supporters. So, um, something other than a Liverpool win would surprise me a lot. But it would make me,
Kanat is injured as well, mate. I think. I hope. I'm sure. Well, not I hope.
Who?
Konate's injured. I think I
Oh
read.
yeah.
I think got injured for France. Yeah, came off for France.
Oh yeah.
I think they've only got two fit centre backs. Well, that's enough. You only need two. But
So this guy, the new guy, Gehi can play. Oh no. Sorry,
oh,
sorry.
you
They didn't
little
get him. They
you
didn't
little
get him.
fucking oh
Fucked it up. Fuck. They slipped, didn't they?
slip.
In the usual Liverpool way. Anyway, last game. I need to wrap this up as well. So
Yes,
West Ham
mate.
Brentford Monday night game.
West Ham Brentford. Jared Bowen. 3 points West Ham. Thanks for coming, Brentford. Down you go. Relegation. No, that's not what I think. But
So what the fuck did you say then?
no, yeah, no. Listen, with all due respect, I think West Ham win this game. I think Jared Bowen scores. For some
Hmm.
reason, I have in my head that West Ham on a fucking Monday night at home do well. You're going to probably tell me otherwise because they're shite at home, according to you. But
Yeah, but they play Brentford at the moment, so
I'm
that
happy.
might actually suit them. And
I'm happy.
having Nuno Espirito Santo, you know,
ASMR when you say that, mate. Fantastic.
yeah, coming. Well, anyway,
Oh, brilliant.
so with that in mind, with
Yes.
only that thing in mind, because he's still very new to this job, and I think now the international break came a really, really good time for him, especially, and for
Yep.
West Ham.
I agree.
And they will come into this this sort of chunk of games before the next international break. They will come into this with new energy, with a different type of just mentality a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe he's done some tactical changes. Well, it would surprise me if he hadn't. So let's see what happens there. But West Ham, yeah, my bet is on West Ham for this as well.
Yeah, I have visions, mate, of him in his
Okay,
office
and
with
now you can't not bet on it.
now
You know that, yeah?
I for sure. I'll be there Monday night, mate. Bankrupt. Um, I have visions of him this international break when there's not a bugger in sight at West Ham because they're all on international duty elsewhere, and he's in his
Mhm.
office in a darkly lit room with just a little spotlight on, and he's got tactics all over the all four walls, mate. He's just fucking pacing around the room trying to
Yeah,
figure out
yeah,
what to do, and he's got a master plan, mate, and he's going to bring home 3 points to West Ham. I think Jared Bowen's going to score, and that's my bold prediction of the weekend. Not that it's that bold, but
lovely, lovely.
I'm happy.
A little lovely London derby down on Monday night. It always adds a little
Tasty,
bit of extra spice.
tasty, mate, tasty.
Uh,
I will tell you one thing though. Talking about betting very quickly, mate, and we're going to wrap up very soon. But
oh yeah,
I bet you right now, West Ham, Brentford. Nathan Collins for Brentford gets a booking on Monday night against West Ham. That arsehole I had in the Ireland. Was it Germany? They was it? No, not Germany. Who did they play? They played somebody. No,
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Northern Ireland played
Was it?
Germany. Ireland played
No, oh yeah.
Germany.
Hmm.
Fuck it, I said it twice now.
No, Northern Ireland
Northern
played
Ireland
Germany,
played
didn't they?
Germany. Yeah,
Yeah.
I lost a bet on that game as well. That's a different story. Ireland played fucking who did they played someone at home, and it was very tight for long periods of the game. Anyway, I had a bet where it was like, oh, Ireland to have X amount of corners and this person to make that foul. A really stupid, like intricate bet. And the one player I was waiting on was like a tenfold of different things to happen. All was good. The one thing I needed was Nathan Collins to make a foul. Not even get a card, just a foul. Cause an
No.
infringement in the game. Pull someone's shirt, fucking mistime attack. Just something. And he had the cleanest game of football I think I've ever seen him fucking play. And I
Oh.
was raging. So, as a fucking way the universe works, mate, Monday night comes, I bet you he gets fucking booked for chopping
Oh
someone
yeah. So
down.
that's
Just or a,
well, that's a good thing.
fucking
Yeah,
a red card just to rub
that's
salt into the
perfect then. Yeah.
fucking wound.
How
Uh,
much? How much did his game cost you then?
Well,
His really clean, good performance. How much did that
it was a good performance
cost you?
actually. I was fucking disappointed in it,
Yeah,
to be honest. I'm actually
how
gonna just
much?
pull up the game very quickly. But are we talking Swedish crowns now, mate? Because that's the denomination I use.
Doesn't matter. I can translate.
Oh, you okay? Bring up currency converter, mate. No, but in Swedish crowns, it's about four and a half thousand Swedish crowns. And I've just clicked now. I've just found it now. Let me just double check this before I say something stupid. But
It
I'm
was
pretty
like,
sure it was the Portugal game because yeah,
right?
it was. It was Portugal because I had Neves to have a shot on target. He obviously scored, but he had a shot on target kind of just before that as well. Uh,
Who?
Ruben Neves.
Oh, I thought you said Marco Bizot.
Shit, mate, we nearly got through it.
No,
Oh,
no,
that's a bad.
no, no. I
That's
had
a
it.
bad omen, mate. That's a bad
Hmm.
omen. We've what have we done? Like an hour now? 45 minutes? No, an hour.
Yeah,
And
almost an hour. Yeah, yeah. Or
we
probably
you've
more
just
because
gotten
they, yeah,
snuck in at the
yeah.
end there. So that's not a good omen for next week.
Can we just head back just really quickly to Brighton Newcastle? I just want to say, just I had something written down that I actually didn't mention before,
Shoot.
and Newcastle haven't won this fixture in the last five tries.
Big. Will it be lucky
Just
number
something,
six?
something, and straight off the international break, going down to Brighton again, away, you know, not super confident, then not having a win in this fixture for the
Mm,
last five tries.
mm,
So
mm.
yeah, finishing with that little stat there.
Lovely, mate. Will they make it six without win at Brighton then, or
Hey,
will they make it six games without a win at Brighton, or will they win the game at
no, no.
Brighton,
The
thus rendering it not six games?
probably will be six games without win.
Good, because you predicted 1-1, so I'm happy you're sticking to your original. That would
I'm
have
just,
been brilliant if you're like, yeah, I fancy
it's either no,
Newcastle.
no,
Yeah.
no, 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 no. I remember, I remember. It's either right a win or a draw for me. Uh, but yeah,
Fuck.
1-1 that is a really good prediction, I think. Yeah.
I'm
I
happy
need
with
to
that.
bet on that now.
You do, mate.
Well, I don't have to do it now,
Not
but
right this second, mate, but I'd do,
exactly.
mate.
Right.
Uh,
Anyway, nice to see you. Nice to speak to you. Maybe a little something before the Premier League games kicking off on the Saturday.
so good to
Probably
be
not.
back.
Probably not. But this will be released on Saturday at 7 a.m.
Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Be there or be square. All the shorts
Yep.
will be up as well for your team. And yeah, Premier League football's back, mate. Fantastic. All the best,
Yeah.
mate.
Cheerio. Good night.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.